How to take care of a dog. If you walk down the street, you probably notice that a lot of people own a dog. Perhaps you own one as well, and wish to know a little more about them. This video is going to teach you the basics of caring for a dog, along with other tips. Keep watching and you'll be an expert on dogs in no time. Never lose your temper or punish your dog if you find that they did something wrong. Negative reinforcement will simply make your dog scared, which will make it difficult for you to train them. Use positive reinforcement at all times to get your dog to cooperate when teaching him new things. If your dog spends a lot of time outdoors, he or she may eventually come in contact with a skunk. If he gets sprayed, mix together 1 teaspoon of dishwashing detergent, 1/4 cup of baking soda and 1 quart of hydrogen peroxide solution, but make sure it is no more than 3%. Apply the mixture to your dog's coat and allow it to sit for 5 minutes. Wash your dog off well afterward. If your dog is still getting used to the grooming process, only work with him or her in short bursts. Groom for about 5 minutes and then stop and move on to another activity. Eventually, start adding on 2 or 3 minutes to your total grooming time until your pet is able to handle a full session. Don't go for the cheap stuff when you buy dog food. Cheap dog food usually includes fillers, such as corn or soybeans, which are not appropriate for dogs. It may also contain poor quality ingredients which may hurt your dog's health over time. You can get a list of veterinarian recommended foods from your vet or from animal advocacy groups or consumer awareness groups. Your dog can really benefit from better food. If you are thinking about adopting a dog, try taking a couple of weeks off work so you can spend some time with your puppy and teach it a few good habits. Training your puppy and helping it get used to its new environment will be much easier if you are home. Always correct any bad behavior you see in your dog as soon as you see it. If you ignore any issue with your pet, then later on it's going to be harder to train it to obey because it doesn't know any better. You need to make sure your dog is happy to keep them in control and so he does not hurt anyone. Know the basics of pet first aid if you have a dog in your family. Being able to react quickly in an emergency, such as your pooch being bitten by a snake, can mean the difference between life and death. Read a good book on the subject or ask your vet to brief you on the basics. As you can see, it's not terribly difficult to deal with caring for a dog. It does take some time and patience, but it is possible to do well at it. Just take in everything you've watched here and you should be able to help your dog live a happy and healthy life. A professional dog trainer reveals 21 brain games that will skyrocket your dog's intelligence, obedience, and overall behavior. Visit wickedsmartdog.com. You can also discover the secret to making your dog's problem behaviors disappear. Visit wickedsmartdog.com. Or, do you want to learn how to teach your dog to play the piano? How amazing would that be? Please visit wickedsmartdog.com to learn this and more. Link in the description.